So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. And Batistuta! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rice tries to clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And it's Dembele. Well, there's a probing ball. Looking for options for movement.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
There's little doubt that Rui Costa will be conductor-in-chief in this lineup.
And you'd want to be conducted by him, wouldn't you?
Well, you would, because he's not the quickest and strongest, and yet his awareness and deft footwork make him the perfect link-up man. He is the creator-in-chief.
And he's there to retrieve it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely aimed pass. Barella. White. Dembele. He gets big. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Barcelona are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Palmer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's shifting through the gears here. And the ball's come loose. Has another go!
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And there's green grass ahead of him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No way he was going to let him past. Nuno Mendes. It's Bellingham. He's had it taken off him.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Batistuta. And it's Batistuta. Mendes. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals. So don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
It carries far too far and out of play. Nuno Mendes. Barella looking to get on the end of this. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Dembele. He's through. Dembele! Thiago Silva gets it clear.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they...
There's the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. He's found a way through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And here's a chance! No, he's missed it.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Barcelona, number 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Bellingham. Number 41, Rice. Number 20, number 22, Dembele.
That's a sharp
On
pass.
the field,
He's free, he has got space.
Federico Valverde.
Danger averted for now.
Number 42,
Well, they
Musiala.
deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
13, Bukayo Saka. Substitution in progress.
And here's Musiala. Haaland. Saka. Weghorst! Oh, split-second reaction.
Weghorst clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Valverde.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that is out of play.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And there goes the final whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down. Has a go! And that was very necessary. Oh, they can break here. Bellingham.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Di Maria. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rice. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Rodri. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. He's had a shot! Goal! Egypt! The breakthrough strike!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Egypt have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Ball is over the line. Rice. Barella. Driving forward. Bellingham. Bellingham!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And it's Cavani. Di Maria. Weghorst. Now it's Rice. White is in a really good position out wide. Rice. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Barella! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
There will be 1 minute added
Oh,
time.
well played. Nuno Mendes. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to...
Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kimmich.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
That pass has been well intercepted. Barcelona still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Rice.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Substitution. Substitution in progress.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Just off target.
Rodri certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Serginho.
The attendance
Your
for this
impression so
match
far,
was
Jim?
70,987.
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Adams. Serginho. And it's Schneider. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Serginho. For Cavani.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Can he stop it going out?
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
It's Cavani! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Edinson Cavani. Substitution for Egypt. Number 13.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Egypt are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Rodri. Cleared away. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. It's a mighty effort! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. So what can they make of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
No foul, says the referee. Mendy. Mbappe.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. Now it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! White. For Valverde. And it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Showing good feet. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Rodri. Cafu.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And Bastoni. And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Kindly remove it.
Barcelona would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rodri. Cafu. Oh, some tackle that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20 coming on the field is number 23, Mbappe.
Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. That is a brilliant interception. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And it's Batistuta. And that has been slung
The
wide.
attendance for this match was
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Valverde. Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Batistuta couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7.
Final
Federico
checks on the
Valverde.
touchline. A change
Number
about to
15,
occur.
Bellingham. Number 22, Dembele. Number 11, Ronald Araujo.
Rodri,
Coming on the
passes
field,
coming off in quick
number
succession
14,
here.
Barella. Number 42, Musiala. Number
And here's
13,
Musiala, and here's
Bukayo
Mbappe.
Saka. Number 18.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Cafu. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Mbappe. Saka. Look at the... Oh, shooting chance! This time, surely! And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
After 89 minutes.
With a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Mbappe! It's in! Deep into injury time! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that will be it. Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Barella. Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Darren Fletcher will be key here. It's going to be down to him to dictate the tempo of this game.
Yeah, he's the sort of player, isn't he, that the team turns to in tough times.
Yeah, he's going to have to do an awful lot because of his position.
And Batistuta! White simply refused to be outdone there. And it's played forward. Well, they've got it again. He could be in here. A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Rice.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Weghorst. This might spell danger. That is lovely.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Fletcher. Hits one! Goal! Sweden! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Sweden have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals...
And the finish! No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
2 added minutes has been
Sweden
indicated.
have the chance to go the other way. David Villa. Oh, this is a very good run. He's going for goal! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Reflections on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are already promptly back underway. Chance here to counter. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Bellingham. There's the hit! Just sails past the upright.
Bellingham nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Nuno Mendes. Barella being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's been closed down first.
The attendance for this match was
David Villa does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Fletcher, who does have an assist to his name. Pedri. Played with finesse. And the ball is out of play.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Oh, what a climb! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence.
Substitution.
Barcelona making another change here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Nuno Mendes. Deflected behind for a corner kick. He's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kimmich with the short one. And that has been cleared.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
They'll have one final crack at it.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Musiala, nicely aimed pass. For Valverde. Mbappe. And here's Musiala. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that is that. So it does end all square, inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure, just not enough on either side. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Oh, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mbappe might just make this. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice sequence of passes, this. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tchouaméni. Ødegaard. Ødegaard! Oh, that's neat. And here's Bellingham. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Still goalless. Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Showing good feet. He's had a hit! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be.
Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Beckenbauer plays it short. Cross to the back post. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Chance! Goal! Palermo! And the comeback is complete! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here.
And we've reached half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ødegaard proves just a little bit too strong. Lovely bit of skill. Zaire Emery did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, what a ball! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Valverde. Oh, nice touch. And here's Mbappe. Real chance! He's scored! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Simplicity itself.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here. So all square, and not for the first time.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Tchouaméni was in no mood for any of that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Barella. Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Araujo. Nuno Mendes. Barcelona really will have to throw everything at this now. Barella.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's been won straight back. Valverde has found the net here, of course. And here's Mbappe. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
That's good play. Barella! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Palermo choosing to make the first change.
Number 14.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
33.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Coming on the field.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Pep Guardiola. There will be 5 minutes
Koundé.
added time.
He's got away. And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Valverde claiming the man of the match award. And there is very little room for argument. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise, shot a goal! And there's an early warning shot across the bow. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. No way through. Julie.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Bellingham. Barella. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Played out towards the right wing, Julie. Julie going face-to-face with his great rival. Barella. Nuno Mendes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Stood up well to him there. Rodri. Bellingham. Weghorst. Guardiola. And Bastoni. Van Bouten. Guardiola. Weghorst! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Barella tries to get it clear. Oh, such a clever... And the shot! It's a loose ball. Julie. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's a fabulous ball. Barella cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Frimpong. And it's Guardiola. And Darren Fletcher, out to the left it goes. Oh, he's found support out wide. White stands tall and stands strong. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Haaland! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are back on the way.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Bellingham. Oh, that's nice. Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dembele. Rice. White. He's had a hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Now it's Weghorst. And here's Bellingham. Is there any support? He might not need it. And now they can clear their lines. And he's there to retrieve it. Rodri. No breakthrough, and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Juli providing an outlet on that flank. Koundé attempts a clearance.
Manchester United truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18, number 15, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 23, Mbappe. Number 7, Federico Valverde. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Number 14, Barella.
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Number 42, Musiala.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Valverde. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Musiala.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Rice. Oh, that is a nice touch. Chance!
you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Added time.
Rice. And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. The unmistakable Daniel Van Buyten.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Yeah, he's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick.
I can actually imagine that.
Beckenbauer. Pedri. Mbappe. Batista. Header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Nuno Mendes. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's in space and looking for options. They want to be quick to recover this. And one more try! Caught offside that time. Costa Curta. Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Great defending, strong and determined. White did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bernardo Silva plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Pedri. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Barella. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Good, strong midfield running here. And smartly reclaimed. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
tries a header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Pedri. For Van Bauten. Bernardo Silva.
There
Costa
will be
Curta.
1 minute added time.
To Messi. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means, and the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate, and so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Pass is just off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals.
The attendance for this match was
Just about up to the hour now.
70,987.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signal.
And the shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18. Coming on the field is number 20.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Vinicius Junior really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
There's the hit! Tried the volley, but no.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. White looking for the runner.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10. Vinicius
Barcelona
Junior.
are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Number 41. Right.
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Number 15.
Araujo is there, and he can get that clear.
Federico Valverde.
Messi with the short one. Lovely bit of skill. There will be a throw-in. Now it's Bernardo Silva.
you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Substitution.
Bellingham. Beckenbauer gets it away.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Bernardo Silva going full tilt down the left. Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. Stood up well to him there. Valverde. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bellingham! Bellingham! And that's a superb piece of defending.
Substitution in progress.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Plays it in low. And the referee brings it to a close. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And here's Dembele, and the flag has stayed down. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's to Paul. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, he's found some space here. That is a great pick out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior finds himself offside. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Luis Suarez. He's through here. Araujo spots it and intercepts. White. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh no, what has happened here? So nearly the perfect ball. Rodri. Rodri.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Messi. Chance! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
That has certainly made things interesting. And again! Oh, fine!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's going to be another corner, I think. This possibly the last play of the half. Dembele with the short one. Hakimi. And the first 45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. And we are back underway.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And here's Suarez. Chelsea finding their passes. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Rice. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Roberto Carlos. Barella.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
And it's Dembele. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 14.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Coming on the field.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Number 15.
Luis Suarez. Spread out to the left.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Great hit! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's got away. Lovely feet. Header! And that would have won it.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
And it's Roberto Carlos. De Paul stood up well to him there. Vinicius Junior! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 41.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
16, Rodri. Coming on the field. Number 8. Erdegaard. Number 4. Chouameni.
Referee's given a throw. Rodri.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
4 added minutes.
Well,
have
he's
been
not happy with
indicated.
that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Ball's gone out of play. Bellingham. Nuno Mendes. And here's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. And we're done. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. He's got tall! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Engages and forces him off the ball. Weghorst.
Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious, and we can feast our eyes on a truly great competitor.
Nedved. Barella. And Araujo. Saliba. Played towards the front line. Udogie looking to hit the byline here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Barcelona have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Now it's Messi. Rodri was in no mood for any of that. Dembele goes steaming forward. Corner it is.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Mbappe plays it short. Nice control. Plays it in low, and he's cut it out. Japan are looking to go forward now. That's beautifully weighted. And here's Neymar. Dembele. Yamal wins the duel this time. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar going face-to-face with his... Oh, what a climb! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Half an hour played now. Araujo. And it's Dembele. Messi.
Japan really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how did they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gregoric has a go! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Barella. Van Bouten promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Messi. He can run onto that. He's picked his way through. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Dembele! Van Bouten is there to clear. Yamal. Nedved. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. So we've reached the hour mark. Looks to go up and over. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Dembele. Barella. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Schneider. And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That'll be a throw.
Substitution for Japan. Number 23, Gregoric. Number 19, Yamal. Coming on the field, number 9,
Bellingham.
Batistuta. Number 20, Mbappe.
Oh, look at the space here.
In progress.
Mbappe.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now it's Nedved.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He's through here. Now it's Batistuta. Look at this. And Batistuta! And that was the final act of the game. A nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. Frustration, exasperation.